Hey kiddos, I'm glad you came for a reading lesson today. So here's my question to you. Have you ever tried to look something up on the internet, either maybe on your phone or maybe on a device at home, and then all of a sudden it's lunchtime and you have no idea where all that time went to? Yeah, that happens to me too. Well, here are a few tips for you today on how to stay focused while reading on the internet. Okay, step 1. Always have a purpose or a reason for using the internet. Don't click on links that won't help you with that purpose. Now, if you're doing something like researching asteroids, and all of a sudden while you're researching asteroids, you see a fancy link that's going to take you to a nebula, don't go there. Because otherwise you click on the link to the nebula, and then you'll click on another link that will tell you about spaceships, and then we'll click on another link that'll tell you about science fiction stories, and all of that time will have passed, and you will have no idea where you started, where you're going, and you're lost in space. Always have a purpose. Stick with your reason. Second tip, read or skim the whole website first before deciding what links to click on. Now again, you might be on a beautiful website about asteroids, but there are some links in there that may or may not have anything to do with what you're looking at. Sometimes if you click on a link, it will just take you to an advertising site. Third tip, try to have only one tab open at a time. I myself am very guilty of having multiple tabs open when I'm browsing the internet and looking for information. A lot of times, if you click on a link to something, it will open up in a new tab. Now, 1 or 2 tabs is probably okay, but if you start to notice that you've got lots of tabs open on the top of your computer, sometimes it will slow your computer's processing down, and that can be annoying. And sometimes you will have, again, traveled into space and have no idea where you've gotten to. Last tip, and possibly the most helpful, take notes about what you're reading. So if you are doing research on the internet looking for a specific thing, make sure to have a piece of paper or a notebook and something to write with, so that when you find something interesting, you can, 1, write it down, and 2, cite your source, because remember, it is important to let people know where you got the information, both to credit the author, and if other people want to go back and look at that information, they can certainly find it. Okay, now your turn. Pick a topic that you're interested in, and with grown-ups' permission, see if you can find out some things about it while reading on the internet.